We'll see. So I've not filmed a video in several months, but I've gone through graduating, the summer, moving, finding a job, trying to find a job, and life's been a bit too hectic, but I really miss making content for Peanut Butter Jelly Co. So here I am. I had a massive urge about 2 months ago to clear out my wardrobe, and I was like, why not film it as a little spring clean? I love watching people do it, so why not do one myself? Thing is, the urge came quite late in the evening, and even though I thought the lighting was good, it's terrible, and then half the time the video wasn't even in focus, which just when I was editing, but it took such a long time to film. I talked for 2.5 hours in it, so I'm going to do a little talk over it now. I'm going to show the footage here because I also filmed it in portrait, not landscape, which is another big thumbs up, great start. But you know what? I want to get the ball rolling, so we're just going to go with the footage I got and see how it goes. And if you guys like that content, then I promise next time I'll do it properly. But to get back into it, without further ado, here's a little spring clean of my clothes, what I'm keeping, what I'm not, and basically a tour of what's in my wardrobe. So we're going to start off with shorts. So these first pair I got for like £3 on Depop. They're staying because I wear them all the time. The next pair are these grey ones, which are kind of what I wear when the other one's in the wash, but they're also very comfy, and I always wear shorts around the house. This is an exception right now. These ones I wasn't sure on because I predominantly wear the other two, but they have some memories to them, so I'm going to keep them. And these ones are just old, and I don't think I've worn them in several years. Those ones are very cute. They're kind of sporty and great for the beach. These ones were a bit of a kerfuffle, so I wouldn't usually wear a white trouser, but they're great for the summer. When I was trying them on, they felt right, and I thought I'd just adjust them and make them a bit shorter. Just seemed a bit more flattering. But when I wore them out recently, they were very tight and they kept riding up and made me feel very uncomfortable, which is why I think this pair are the ones I'm going to keep. So I initially ended up keeping them both, but the other pair are just uncomfortable, and recently I've been trying to get over things looking good and feeling good. So these ones kind of get the same vibe. They're cute, but they're just comfortable. So these are definitely staying, and they're going to replace the other pair. Now these corduroys I had upcycled from a very long pair, and I absolutely love them. I have a little TikTok on how I did that, but these make me feel so great. This is a score actually, and it had been on my sale pile for ages, but recently found myself thinking about it, so I've brought it back, and it's going to stay in the wardrobe to see if I am actually thinking about wearing it. The first one is actually a new buy. I bought it the other day for £1. I have to even show my partner, but it's kind of, it looks like a wrap skirt, but it's not a wrap skirt, but it's got loads of little stars on it, and it's such a flattering fit, so that one's definitely staying. This other one is just a plain black one that just goes really well with everything, so obviously staying. I don't know what I'm doing in these clips. As you can tell, I was very much in the mood. This one was a maybe because it's cute, but I don't reach for it. But also we've been in winter time, so with outfits like this, always keep a note of items that were maybe, and if I wear them a lot over the summer, then they're clearly going to be a stay. Next pair is this emerald green skirt. It's a skater skirt. I absolutely love it. I wear this all the time. It's so cute. And this is a denim skirt that I bought new but years ago, and this is another staple in my wardrobe. I absolutely love a skater skirt, as you can tell. And yeah, so that's staying. And I think at this point I realised that I'm not actually getting rid of many things. But it's always good to clear out, and I discovered a lot of things that were hidden in the back. This I bought not too long ago new, and it was a bit of a mistake, but I'm going to keep it, make the most of it, and you can also kind of make it into a dress, which is really cute, and I'm excited to wear this in the summer. I love yellow pieces. And this navy one's got a very similar style, and it's lovely, and I've been really getting into longer skirts recently, so that one's staying also. And this one is one I got in a vintage sale. You can't really see it, but it's got a cute little flower pattern, and it's one of the only pieces that I bought in the vintage sale that fit me immediately. It's gorgeous. This one is a question mark because it's white or cream, which is also a risk because I'm super clumsy, so I get everything dirty, but I just love the fit and it's a perfect picnic dress, so it's staying. And then we've left best to last. This skirt, when I saw it, I immediately ran to it. My parents thought I was joking, took it to the dressing room, and it was a bit tight, but I was like, you know what, I'll take it, it's too cute. It's literally like an old-fashioned vintage curtain. So it's staying, but it's going in my altar pile because it does get a bit tight and I get a bit uncomfortable after a while, so I'm going to try and figure that out somehow. And now we're on to dresses. So this is a kind of a beachy vibe, but I haven't worn it in years, even though it's really cute. So this one will unfortunately be going. And this one I got recently at this secondhand massive shop. It's so cute. I'm not sure I'm going to style it yet just because it looked quite dodgy by itself, but because it's new, I'm going to keep it and see how it goes with different outfits. This one I was able to set up by myself, but it's really cute. It's flattering. It literally hits all the right spots. It's staying. It's a good like little interview formal dress. This is a wrap dress, and I was looking for this one, and I found one last summer, and it's gorgeous. It's got a bit of a low cut, but if you wear like a tank top underneath, it's perfect. And I wore it several times last summer. And because it's like a wrap top, it can sit you in nicely at the waist. It's just ideal. This one is a little velvet one with glittery stars on, and I wear it all the time with my white bell sleeve that you'll see later on, so this is a no doubt staying. This blue velvet one actually I quite like, but it has some bad memories associated. I've had it set aside for ages, but it still brings back bad memories, so that one's going. This one I nearly wore at a wedding, which I'm so glad it didn't happen because it's nearly white. It's crazy, but I love it. It's very springy, summery, so I'm excited to wear it. Summer. This I got for 50p at a car boot. It's Hollister. It's got a cut up back. It's gorgeous, and it's a nice little casual dress for the day. This was my safe black number that I didn't really wear that much, but it was just a good option for things. But I never wear it, and I feel like some of my other pieces can be used instead of it, so that one's going. Oh my goodness, this one is insane. When I saw it, I had to pick it up. It's just so cool. But honestly, I would never wear this in a day-to-day life. But it's just such a good find that I can't get rid of it. But being a zero waster, I always buy things secondhand, so I can't just spontaneously buy something when I need it. So I like to have things on hand, and that means clutter, slight hoarding issues, and sentimental attachment, because some pieces mean a lot and have memories attached. Anyway, that one's staying, but somewhere else, not in my main wardrobe. This one's so cute, but it's really not my style. It's a bit brighter than what I wanted it to be, so that one is going to be getting sold, unfortunately, but I'm sure someone's going to love it so much. This is a cute, longer green dress and with very cute bell sleeves, and this is what kind of is going to replace my other black dress, so this one's staying. This is a red velvet with bell sleeves. Oh, I love a good sleeve. I love a good sleeve. But I actually have never worn this one out, and I was very close to putting it in the sale pile till this happened. I put my curtain dress over the top, and I absolutely love the look. So it's staying, but if at the end of the year I've not worn it like this or like in any other way, that is going. This dress has actually been worn a lot by me, but it just doesn't bring me any happiness. There's nothing that special to it, so it is gonna go. This is a black dress my partner bought for me a couple of years ago, new actually, but it's just got such a witchy vibe to it, and I love it. I do need to wear it more often though, but it's staying. And now for my trousers. Oh dear. So the pair I'm wearing currently I got in the charity shop when I first started university, and I wore it all the time. I'm wearing them a bit less now, but they're just very handy for work, so they are going to be staying for practicality reasons. This black pair, as you can see, I could barely get into. I think I got them pretty cheap and thought they'd be useful for interviews since I've been searching for jobs, but they're just uncomfortable and unpractical, and as you can see in a moment, I've got basically an identical pair which are comfortable. They're actually a bit too big for me, so they're going in my altar pile. I'm just going to take them in at the sides, and if you're interested, I am making I already have filmed a video of all the altering, so all of these clothes are already altered. Then, very similar again, these black trousers, which used to be like a size 18 or something, and I just took them in the side so the leg is still very wide, and they're very comfortable and just handy. I don't really like the way they make me look, but they're just a useful backup footwork. And these are like a navy with stripes on the side, and I love these. I wear these all the time. The only issue is the leg is a bit short, which I've never had an issue with before. But I'm going to alter them and maybe attach like an additional panel to the bottom. Then the next pair, as you can see or cannot see because the lighting is awful, are these. They're kind of like my equivalent of joggers. Their sizing is H12, so I've had them a while, but there's nothing wrong with them. I've actually done them in the crotch area a bit, but I tend to just wear them inside. They're very comfortable, so I don't see why I should get rid of them. Next pair are leggings, and I wear these leggings either when I'm working out or when I go hiking, so they're staying. And I also have another pair which are black, which are also staying, and these octopus ones, which I love. My partner got them for me, but I think I've only worn them once. We're zoology students, that's why. But I know somebody's going to love them much more because they're not my style, so they are going to be getting sold. And they're the same brand as the grey ones, just a different pattern, and it's always useful to have more than one pair of hiking leggings. So they are staying, but I do not wear them like for day-to-day use like I do the grey ones. And these are called my genie pants because they look like they're genies. I don't know why, but I love them. They've actually been set aside for my like hiking adventure paths because I would usually just wear them whenever I go travelling, but I tend to wear them more now. These trousers break my heart because my mum's friend, who's basically like a grandma to us, gave them to me when I went travelling in Thailand, and I wore them all the time. I spent a month there on a volunteering project, and they're so comfortable and just so cool and quirky. But I wouldn't wear them around just because they're not very flattering. But I have such a sentimental attachment, I don't want to get rid of them. So my plan has been, I've set them aside in my fabrics pile, and I'm gonna make them into something else, maybe a pair of shorts and a top. We'll see, but I'm definitely not getting rid of them, but I'm not keeping them the way they are right now. These are probably my favourite pair. They're the only blue jeans I own, but I always get complimented on them. They're like slacks, so they're comfy. They give me that like skater vibe, and I love them, so they're definitely staying. And these I bought because I wanted some more jeans, and they're so cool. They have these stripes down them. When I tried them on in the charity shop, I did just fit into them, but after wearing them, they are not only uncomfortable, but they look like pajamas, so I will be selling these, unfortunately. And I've just included here a little montage of how long it took me to film each piece of clothing. Like, I don't know what I was doing, and it took 2.5 hours, so that was fun to edit. And now we're on to like dungarees and pinafores, which I've only got 3 of. So first is this pair of denim dungarees, and they're so comfortable, but I got them a size too big, and I also got them new because I did want them to be kind of oversized, and I couldn't find any secondhand, but this is before I knew about Depop and Vinted. So I'm going to keep these until I find a size that's actually more fitting because they're too oversized for me, and sometimes like you see at the bottom, and they're not very flattering. Then I've got 2 pairs of pinafores, or I like to call them dungaree skirts. This black pair, which are so cute. They don't have pockets though, so that might be a little project for later, but I'm just going to keep them as they are for now. But they fit me so nice, and they actually remind me of a pair that I had, which I bought from Primark years ago, and they only had 1 pair left, and it was a size too small, but I bought it anyway because I really wanted them. And every time I wear them, I'd have to keep my hands in my pockets, pushing it down because they would ride up so much because they were so tightly fitting. Anyway, this next pinafore is just a dark denim that my mum had before she gave it to me, and it's a nice different silhouette. It's got pockets and it just gives a different kind of vibe to the outfit. So that one's also staying. So for some reason the first few tops I decided not to try on, but I started with tank tops. Basically, I have quite a few, and I tend to wear black and white ones under clothes if they're a bit sheer or just for extra layering, but I had a couple, so I only kept the longest of the black tank tops and the white tank tops I had, as well as ones with the wider straps because they're most comfortable, and I don't actually tend to use them that often. So the other ones I think I gave to a charity shop already. Then I found this, which I used to wear under jumpers to give that cute little collar, and I haven't actually worn it. I had it set to sell, but now I'm thinking maybe I will wear it. Then I've just got a couple tank tops, like the blue one, which I wear out in the summer or when I'm working out, and this one's got a cute pattern, so it's staying. And then I've got this striped one, which I got free from a friend, but the straps are way too long and it's a bit too showy, so I had them tied up in the knots. So these are staying, but I'm going to alter them and make the sleeves shorter. This is a really cute summery top. It's super flowy, and I only really wear it when I'm on holiday on top of a bikini, but I just love the style of it, so it is staying. I think I got this for 50p at a car boot sale, so bargain. This one was another one I got from a friend, but it's a bit too booby for me and very cropped, and I don't really see myself wearing it. This one I'm keeping mainly for sentimental reasons. My grandma gave it to me, but it's also a nice one to work out in, so it's going to stay in my wardrobe. And now I've decided that I'm just going to do a quick burst of tops. T-shirts. This one was my mum's and her aunt's before her. It's so cute, so soft, sentimental. I wear it all the time. There's no way I'm ever getting rid of this t-shirt. This one, I love the pattern, but the fit is a bit awkward. I don't really wear like jeans too much, so that one went. And similarly with this one, it's really cute, but it's just not flattering on me anymore. It's like a velvet, so this one will be going to sell. This one I got recently at a vintage sale, my first vintage sale, and I really like it. I don't have many shirts like it, and I have been wearing it quite a bit, so it is staying. This top was just a nice little plain white one, but I realised it's very similar to another one I have, and I would usually reach for the one with the sleeves, so this one I will be letting go. This is so cute. It's like a little see-through short, and I'm keeping it for the summer to see if I wear it like on top of short tank tops or swimwear, but if I don't, then I will be getting rid of this at the end of the year because it's not 100% my style, but I really like the idea of it. Then we get on to t-shirts, and t-shirts I don't own that many of. I own them for sentimental value, so the one I have on and the one I'm showing now are both from my trip to Florida. When I buy t-shirts new like that, I try to make sure it's from sustainably sourced cotton, but I wear these all the time when just I'm walking around the house and things like that. And other ones I have two more band tops, and those are sentimental value as well. But I won't be buying any more of these because there's one that I'm going to show in a moment of my wolf top, which I got from a birthday and absolutely love, but because I wear them so often, the images are kind of crumbling away, and I've tried to fix that with my Fallout Boy top by embroidering over the design to keep it in place, but it's so much work. So if you have any tips on how to prevent that happening in really well-worn clothes, and washing them less is not an option because I wear them so much and I'm so clumsy, there's always some sort of chocolate stain. Like even on here there's like chocolate smears. This needs to go in the wash. And then disproving what I've just been saying, these are some plain t-shirts that I keep for traveling purposes. I wore these in Thailand just because then I don't have any sentimental attachment to them. They're easy to use for trips where they could get ruined. And then come to long sleeve t-shirts. I used to wear this blue one a lot, but I've been recently replacing them with turtlenecks, which I tend to use much more for layering. So I'm getting rid of that blue one because I haven't reached for it in a while. And instead I have several turtlenecks that I keep instead. So there's this black one, this thicker white one, and these orange and purple ones that I recently got from a charity shop. And I use that for layering. And then so I'm getting rid of tops like this blue one and then this plain white one as well. Moving on to some shirts, I have this collared shirt that's just staying for practicality reasons, for interviews, anything like that. Oh, and now I'm going through a couple of thermals. So I have about 4 thermals, which are like dark, thick materials that you wear under layers, usually when you do some sort of travelling or hiking. But I just don't have a need for them. I haven't been on a trip like that in a very long time, and when I do, I tend to be in hotter climates and tend to layer rather than wearing them. So I'm going to give them away because I'm sure somebody out there needs it more than I do. Then with this top, I have a similar issue to the other one where I love the design, but the silhouette's really not my style, and I tried to make it work cropped, but honestly it's such a lovely design, I don't want to cut it. So this one has gone in my charity shop pile. I used to wear so many flannels when I was younger, and I don't anymore, but I do keep coming back to this one, so it's going to be a stay, and it's just nice to have another collar for like layering. And this other one I'm keeping for sentimental value, but I'm going to store it somewhere else where I can wear it for like DIY purposes and things like that. This next one I'm showing, I got second hand, but it's from Primark, but it's actually quite nice quality. It's got like a double bell sleeve and it's slightly sheer, and I do wear it sometimes, so it will be staying for the moment, but I don't have any kind of attachment to it, so it might be going soon. If you're interested in any of these clothes, I'll leave my Depop and Vinted links down below. Then I have this really cute little yellow top, and it was oversized, but it's just not my style, so I'm getting rid of that one. This one is super cute. It's like a 3/4 sleeve. It's red and it's got the cross neckline, but it's really cute for layering with dungarees, so it's staying. This top is my favourite top. It's my favourite find that I've ever found secondhand, and this is what I was talking about later. This has got white, it's got lots of like sewn in pieces, a bell sleeve, little metal details. It's gorgeous. This one is definitely staying. This is a Ted Baker, and I got this for such a bargain, but I never wear it. I think the design that's at the top doesn't really flatter me, but it's really soft, and this one I will be selling. So onto some more shirts. This is a really cute like vintage one that I got from a kilo sale. It's got like a ruffled neck, and it's kind of more like a fancier shirt for when I'm feeling quirky, but I'm definitely keeping this one, as well as this one, which gives me such Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. But looking back to it, it kind of looks like a little mini dress, so I might wear this with some black jeans, see if I can pull it off. But I absolutely love it. I think I'm doing my Keira Knightley impression right there. Much like my t-shirts, my hoodies I only own for like sentimental value, so I only have 3. I have this one which I got when I left secondary school. It's got everyone's names on the back and my friends' matching ones. I wear this all the time whenever I'm camping. It's so cozy. And so then I got one at university as well. They didn't offer personalised ones, so I'm thinking of like embroidering the year I graduated on the back. Like, I absolutely love the colour of this one. I wear it a lot too. And then the only one that I don't have for sentimental value is this cropped grey one, which I got free from a friend, but it says NASA, and I thought it's a nice neutral colour, and also a blank canvas because I might embroider like other details on it, like SpaceX or like space related stuff, because I really used to love that when I was a child and still have some sentimental value to that. Then on to jumpers, which I collected a lot of last year because I started working and it was just really convenient to layer. So this white one I wore a lot of, and it's definitely gonna stay. Then I have this like striped one, which is really nice and thick for colder days, but the sleeves are a bit short and it's just nothing special about it. This one is staying. It's like a dark green and I wear it all the time. The only issue is the sleeves. They're very tight on the ends, So I'm going to put that in my altar pile and try and figure out a way to unstitch the ends and make them less tight on my arms. And this is a very similar one. It's a navy with like little lace details at the bottom, also very often worn. This one my mum owned. It's a longer kind of jumper, which I don't always like that much, and so this one will be selling. This is another one of my favourite secondhand finds. It's a woolen green jumper. It's got lots of flower details. It had like holes on the elbows, which I had patched up with purple, but I love wearing this when I'm out in the garden just with some leggings. It's gorgeous and sustained. That I like to hoard my clothes, because I actually had this in my wardrobe for years. My mum used to bring me secondhand clothes from like friends and who had older children, and this was stored in my wardrobe for years, and then suddenly when I came to university in first year, it's all I wore, and I still wear it loads to this day. And then this green coat I've owned for actually over 12 years now. Got it when I was 8 years, so it's 13 years now, and even then my mum had bought it secondhand, and recently she told me she bought it for £1 on eBay, which is just crazy. But I've got so much wear out of it. It used to be waterproof, it no longer is. I tend to have quite a lot of fleeces, so that was something I wanted to minimise on. I have this brown one which I'm keeping. It's really nice for autumn time, and I was keeping this black one which has draper tools on it, which is where my dad used to work, and they didn't want these back, but the zip was broken and it's very small, so I'm going to keep it for some scrap fabrics instead. I also had several other like over the head fleeces, but they weren't stored here. They were stored at my partner's family home, and quite a lot of them I am getting rid of. So if you're looking for a fleece, I am selling some purple and lilac ones. There was one over the head brown one that I know I wear a lot whenever I'm traveling, so that one I kept. Then I have this waterproof coat which my dad got from his friend. It's way too oversized for me, but it's natural waterproof material, so I've kept it for traveling purposes when I'm not walking around town, just because it does the job of keeping me dry. This one I bought not too long ago new, again before I knew about Depop and Vinted too well, and I regret it because it's white, so I always never want to wear it because I don't want to get it dirty, but that's also a naturally waterproof material. But it's staying until I find a replacement of something nice that I can wear around town. This is a bomber jacket I wear all the time, especially right now during the spring. It's just nice to throw on. I got it from a family friend, and people always ask me who the Hampshire Hawks are because that's what's embroidered. I have no idea. This was my mum's, and I think it was someone else's in our family before hers. This is the only blazer I own, and it's quite quirky. I rarely wear it, but I do want to wear it more often, so it's staying, and also mainly for sentimental reasons. This was also my mum's, and it's like a hoodie, zipped up hoodie with lots of holes in it. I love it for the summer. It's just a nice little throw on and extra protection from the sun. This is a similar one, but it's kind of woven, also very cute to put on top of a swimming costume. Here's a little montage of everything being folded away, and I have footage of me putting it away into the wardrobe, but of course it was dark and it was blurry, so you're welcome that you don't have that. These are the piles, so this is obviously the keep pile, and then this was the keep pile but things I bought new, but there's things in there that I know I bought new that should be in there. That's a project I'm working on, ignore that. That's all the hangers. This is stuff I'm getting rid of. It's smaller than I'd like, but I have been pretty good at getting rid of things recently, and it's my pile of keep but alter piles. Yeah, let's get folding. And this is the final wardrobe and the clothes I have left. Since I filmed, I have gained and lost some clothing, but this is most of the stuff you saw in footage. I am going to be filming a more in-depth wardrobe video about the zero waste wardrobe I have, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my ridiculously long spring clean out, wardrobe clear out / what's in my wardrobe. the pain is over, we are finished. But if you're interested in any of the items that I said I'm getting rid of, make sure you check out my Depop vintage. Some items have already sold because I filmed this a month or two ago. Also, if you like this headband, I've actually just made a couple and I'm thinking of restarting up my Etsy to sell handmade things from second-hand fabric scraps. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.